Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Soul Tracker's walkthrough of Dante's Inferno. Yeah, motherfuckers. Alright, we're gonna climb down here. Alright. I'm gonna save this. We're going to keep climbing down here. This is another level down, but again, we still haven't entered into the gates of hell yet. That's about to happen very fucking soon. Boom. There it is, as a matter of fact. The gates of hell. And there's this blue person in front of the gates, which is Virgil.
Have pity on me, whatever you are.
A lady called. I prayed for her to command me.
Beatrice.
I fear my friend has gone astray, she said.
Help him, Virgil, so that he may come to me. I am Beatrice, and when I am finally before my Lord, I will praise you to him.
Poet, I beg you, give me strength. I will deliver her from this fate, whatever the cost.
Magic. You have found new magic. Righteous path. Please enter the menu screen to manually build your magic. Alright. And there it is, Righteous Path. That's your first magic spell in this game. Dante performs a dash attack and leaves a trail of icy shards in his wake. Mana. Use purple fountains to restore mana. And here becomes the fighting. So now you know who Virgil is. Well, essentially, you have an idea that he will guide you through the 9 circles of hell. In the poem, he shows up much earlier. He shows up in the forest of Lost. I can't remember the name of the forest, but the forest essentially up on the surface level, and so he meets you up there. But it's this huge beast thing here, which we're going to kill. And essentially, the easiest thing to do to kill these guys at first, if you're first starting this game, is to slash away at it with the crosses, as I'm doing here. You have to sort of move very fast away and sort of evade him if you don't want him to hurt you, if you want to get close enough to kill him with your scythe, which I'm doing here as well. I've gotten pretty used to fighting these beasts, so don't expect me to get hurt very much by these things. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. There's a certain pattern, basically. If you follow the pattern, you won't have any problems taking this guy down. Although he looks menacing. "36 hits, motherfucker. 40 hits. 43 hits, motherfucker." There, bitch. And then you press R2 here. Boom. And of course there's a sequence of buttons you have to press in order to complete this death. And so if you don't get those sequences correct, you have to restart, which makes it a little bit frustrating at times. But I got really used to, near the end, killing these guys and getting that combination of buttons. Well done. I got a few subscribers, actually, that I'd like to mention here while I'm fighting this beast, that are interested in for me to do the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games. And so I will go ahead and do those as soon as there's square and triangle, circle, and rip the motherfucker apart, yeah, bitch! And now you get to control this guy. Beastmaster. Press square to pound fists, press triangle to stomp. and Beastmaster, press circle to breathe fire, pull R2 to grab enemies. Or press R2 rather to grab enemies. Now yes, as I was saying, and here you get to crush the fountains if you don't want to drink through them, but you'll still get the stuff that's in the fountains, which is a good thing. But I like sort of smashing these guys to bits. They're very tiny. So you could step on them, smash them, breathe fire. It's kind of fun. Yeah, so Call of Duty will be the next game walkthrough that I'll be doing, which is, in its own right, I think a little bit shorter than Dante's Inferno, or any other game, for that matter, that I will be doing. Call of Duty is pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and the levels will go fairly fast. I would like to say that the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games are one of my favorite games in terms of first-person shooters. My absolute favorite game is Assassin's Creed, which I will get to do later on, and as a matter of fact, the entire series. But I'll break down for you these side missions and all that kind of information for you after, once we finally land in those games. But just watch out for my Assassin's Creed series walkthroughs, as well as my Call of Duty Modern Warfare walkthroughs, which I'll be doing right after Dante's Inferno. There's the door. It is now open. And I believe I am going to walk through it with the beast underneath my feet. Press R1 and hit circle to smash those doors open. The entrance to hell. Alright, so I'm in hell, ladies and gentlemen. The first circle of hell, which we'll get information about the circle in a few seconds. We're going to save it here. Into the blind world. Alright. Dante, let's get a move on, buddy. Damned climb. Push left in any direction to climb the damned, press X to jump, and R1 to slide. This is kind of cool because you have an opportunity to listen to these souls, and in the different circles, they will say something different all the time, which is really interesting. But the dimensions of hell really come into view when you start to climb down, and you'll notice the layers of circles overlapping each other at certain parts, which is really interesting. They've done a really good job creating an environment here for hell. Something quite disturbing. There's a man spewing more little souls. Disgusting image. Look at all those souls, man. I mean, think about it. I mean, that's... The poem itself is very graphic, too. Very imagistic. And, you know, the game complements the poem very well. I just hope that right now Dante's Inferno is a standalone game, and there is no sequel. But I'm hoping that there kind of is. Gap jump. Push left and press X when facing left. Push left right and press X when facing right. But I kind of hope that there is a sequel because there are two other parts. The next one being Purgatorio. And the final of the epic poem is Paradiso, where Dante travels to the very top of Purgatory and then climbs up to the very apex of heaven. And I believe we're going to stop it here soon.
Into the blind world we have now descended. Put all fear and cowardice aside. We have come to the cliffs above Acheron. Wretched souls walk this tortured path to board Charon's vessel.
Will you help me, poet?
Relics. You have found a new relic. Death. Blade. Alright, and we've gotten our first relic, and we'll describe the relic system in the next video. Tune in next video when we continue our journey down in the depths of hell. Ciao.